I lost my husband in 1998. He was diagnosed with cancer in 1997. But when he went to the doctor, because he was coughing up a lot, and they said, oh, just the residue of your flu. They said, I think it's something more, doctor. I work with asbestos. Oh, he said that got nothing to do with it. He didn't want to recognize it. Finally, the evidence was there for everybody to see. And he sent him to a specialist, and they said, oh, no, you have lung cancer, and it's very serious. You have asbestos in your lungs. So he had to have surgery, which was successful, but they had to remove the whole lungs, because after, it was about 25 years that he was off asbestos, but the lungs was all full of asbestos. After 25 years, the way it went in, it stays there, and that's what caused the cancer. And from that, he went to radiation, chemotherapy, but nothing we could do, nothing could save him. He died in 1998, and he left a big hole in my life and our children, because we don't have any family here. When I lost him, the kids are all around. So it was a big loss and a lot of suffering. And then, of course, I started coughing and getting sick and having a lot of bronchitis, pneumonia. I went to a doctor. He said, you have the same disease as your husband. You didn't work with asbestos, but you got it from, he took him home within his clothes and hair. And so I've been going to, first once a year for a CT scan. Now I go every 2 years, but lately I got to go every 6 months because it's progressed. And my life is miserable because of it. So I'm really upset about it, no doubt about it. It only ruined my life and my family, my children, but the suffering, and you cannot make any plans that affects your heart, affects all your internal organs, and it's very, very difficult. So I'm mad. I can yell. Every time I hear the word asbestos, I go up to the roof and I could scream to the wall. That's the way I feel about it. But I'm glad that I met this group of women when I was really, really low, and I find comfort. I found support, and that's what kept me going and gave me purpose in life again. And we did a lot of fighting for that Jeffrey mine to be closed, and we were successful, thank God. I say a lot of prayers. And so that to me is a big progress. Because there's a lot of people suffering, and I was really going because when I saw documentary on people in India, in those places that because of asbestos, they are suffering and dying on a shack because they don't have the oxygen and the opportunity that we have. And that I made up on my mind, no, we have to fight for them now. I won't allow my children to work there. I said, well, go deliver newspaper, do whatever you need to do, but don't get into those plants.